Hello, my name is Todd Niederlach. On behalf of Purleve, innovators of hygienic door handle solutions, thank you for your time. The objective of this demonstration is to review the process to install your push-pull hygienic door handle solution. The door that we're going to use in this demonstration is very common, standard hardware, and for those that need more instructions, with every handle that you purchase, you receive instructions, very detailed. Again, the objective of this video is to review the key steps that you need to keep in mind to ensure your installation is successful. In this first segment that we're going to go over, we're going to review the assessment of the door to ensure that you know what you're dealing with before you install. So thank you for your time. Hello. In this segment we're going to review how to assess the door, your situation, before you actually install your handle. It's critical to assess the door to know what you're dealing with to avoid any potential pitfalls in your installation. The first thing that you want to do is review the material of your door. In this case, we're dealing with a wood door, which is very common. But you might also be dealing with metal doors. And metal doors are equally as easy to install your handle, but definitely want to keep in mind the differences in material because it's going to be a little bit different in terms of your drilling of the holes and the difficulty. But it's still relatively easy. After you review the material of the door, what you want to do is review the thickness of the door. Our inserts and our screws that we use in the installation that we provide in our handle box work from 1 1/4 inches to 1 3/4 inches. Your standard door is 1 3/8 inches, which is similar to this door. So our inserts provide you quite a large variance in the installation, which makes it quite easy depending upon the variance of your door thicknesses. After you look at the thickness of your door, you want to see whether or not your door is hollow. Many doors are hollow towards the center of the door. Typically they have a block of wood, if it's a wood door, within the first 2 inches to 3 inches of the edge of the door. But if it is hollow, it's not a concern. You just want to be a little bit more careful that you don't drill through and make holes too big. So you just want to take your time with hollow doors. But it's very simple and will not be a problem as well. Once you look at whether or not the door is hollow, and in this case it is solid, you want to assess the door hardware situation. And on the inside, it's a standard pull door hardware, which is standard and very simple to take off. On the outside, you can see here, we have a plate for pushing the door, which is very common. Now, you can use the same plate after you install our handle. However, it depends whether or not you want to cover up any imperfections on your door, any inserts that might be exposed. So you just want to make sure that you know when you're installing your handle that you know where you're going to put this plate to ensure you cover your inserts. And that's a personal preference as well on your part, because if aesthetics is not that important, you might stick with what you have. If it is important, you can purchase the Purleve push plate because it's a little bit larger and covers a lot of imperfections in your door. So these are the things you want to consider before moving to the installation of the door. You want to consider the type of door material, the thickness of your door, whether or not your door is hollow, and last, the kind of hardware that you're dealing with. Once you have that, we can now move to the second part of our installation, which will cover the equipment that you need to install the handle. Thank you for your time. Hello. In this segment, what we're going to do is review the equipment, the very basic equipment that's required to install your push-pull hygienic door handle solution. First thing that you're going to need is a drill. This will be used to drill holes, but you can also use the drill, obviously, to screw the screws that come with your handle. In your box that you receive, that comes with a bag of hardware, which has your inserts that are used to install the handle, and various screws that are used also to install the handle. You're going to want to make sure that you have a drill bit to drill the holes, obviously, and a hex to help you basically align your inserts to ensure they don't move when you install the handle. Last but not least, you're going to require a tape measure to ensure that you install at the proper height on your door. Now, in your box, You are going to receive your handle and the detailed instructions that will help you through this process. Last but not least, you are going to have in this box a template that will help you install the handle onto the door. If you don't use the template, you can also use the Purleve handle plate that's installed behind the handle. And once this is placed correctly on the door, it becomes a template. And we're going to go over that in the next segment. So before we move to the next segment, we want to make sure we get all the current hardware removed from the door. And the good thing is that you can use this hardware on other doors that do not require a hygienic solution. So thank you for your time.